Not my music, guys. This is the Spinners. Hey, girl. How are you, babe? You all right tonight? I really enjoyed myself in your live the other day. I don't know what's going on with my view. Trying to get it right. I can't really see anything. I I don't know how to do this. How to change the view. Woo! It takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. It takes a fool to learn that love. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go back and look at it. I saw it when I that you were doing a video. So I was trying to look. I can't see nothing. Hold on, let me see if I can. How do I do that? I found it. Don't laugh. So I saw that you were doing a video, and yeah, I said I was gonna go and take a look at it and try to, um, check it out because I always like to support you. You have some good stuff though. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure um, you're probably trying to figure out what my topic was about. If you saw the video I made earlier, I made a video earlier um saying if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. Kind of using these old songs to tie in with a topic, but this time it's basically right along the same lines, but it takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. Guard your heart. This one kind of trails along from the other one earlier, which is basically, girl, I love some old songs. Girl, I love old songs. Old school, yes. I'm an old head. I came up singing the blues and, girl, everything else. Everything, knowing all of the old walking dog and mashed potatoes, green, all that stuff, girl. Came up with all those songs and I love them. A Dramatics, Harold Melvin, and a Blue Note, girl, all of them. I love them all. But what I was gonna say is, um, the love don't love nobody thing is basically talking about a lot. I've been seeing a lot of stuff going on YouTube, and I'm one of those ones that, like, even when I like teach Sunday school or Bible study or whatever, or a class, I try to parallel whatever I'm teaching or talking about with life, with everyday situations or whatever. So since we're on YouTube, I've been talking about the things that are going on YouTube. You just happen to have one of those channels that drew me to YouTube. Channels like yours, and channels like yours is why I stay. But some of the people that originally started doing reviews shifted, some of them, and some of them don't even do reviews anymore. You know, all they do is the little roast and the gag kind of thing. So what happened is, um, like your channel, and I want to name a lot of them, but your channel, well, Miss Gina's channel drew me because when I first saw her, she was always encouraging people. They were always talking about shopping and where to get the good sales or little stuff back and forth. But you said you was playing some old Keith Sweat in your driveway yesterday and had all the doors sweet. And your neighbor across the street, the older guy, he said, please don't turn it up. Girl, I know that's right, girl. But I was saying Gina, you know, it drew a lot of her um lives drew a lot of married or middle age or more mature women, mothers and grandmothers or whatever. And it was like the meeting place online for everybody during the lunch hour and whatnot. And that's how I got attracted to Miss Gina's page. But what happened was, from going to people's pages, you start seeing people that you notice in screen names that you've seen in other lives, and you all start speaking, and then you all start getting accustomed to meeting online in the same chats and chatting with each other and getting to know each other and developing an online relationship with other, one another. So, you know, you start looking forward to either going into that live, or you start looking forward to, and when you get in your live, them coming over supporting you, and you all getting to, talking about common things. Like I found out from your live that you decorate cakes, and you're far more advanced than I am. Now I'm a heck of a cook, and I'm a heck of a baker, but my designing skills are not like yours, in no sense of the word. But now I'm good at it, but I ain't that kind of good. So, there's something there that I can learn. You know what I'm saying? And so after, you and I started communicating, I said, dang, one of these days I'm going out to Colorado, Arizona, or wherever it is, and I'm gonna get out. I got an opportunity to get one trip anywhere I want to go, and I'm trying to figure out where I want to take that trip to. I'm going to go somewhere on the East Coast that I can drive, and then I'm going to go somewhere out closer, Midwest or the West Coast, where I have to fly. And so, anyway, I say that to say, we develop relationships. We start getting to know each other. We start communicating with one another. We start, some of us start having phone conversations outside of YouTube. Some of us start building relationships outside, like Sean Bradley and his crew got together, and some of them went to uh, Vegas and they spent time together. There's some Jay Wilson is planning a big meet and greet, and some other bigger YouTubers or larger YouTubers are planning to do things, and so they can get together. And you have groups that come on that's doing all of what seems to be the right thing. You got some that maybe not so right things going on, but you have groups that have and cliques even online. But what happens is sometimes those groups and those cliques develop relationships that were perfect or so they seem to be. And then you have some relationships that have developed and they were not so perfect. Or you find out that love don't love nobody. You know what I'm saying? There are some relationships that people found out that it was an opportunity. Our relationship wasn't a heartfelt relationship. It was a relationship of convenience. Um, it was a temporary situation. It was one that was just used to get information or maybe get clicks and views or maybe get clout or whatever. Whatever that situation is, once that situation has been fulfilled, that online that developed into an offline relationship comes to a screeching halt. Now, what happens when you get to the point to where this relationship is halted? Because one individual might have said from the very beginning, it is what it is. I'm gonna ride it until the wheels fall off. When the wheels fall off, I'm gonna let it sit where it's at on all fours, on you know, on bricks, and I'm gonna walk on from there. But you have another person that might have said, wow, this really hurts because I really thought this person was my brother, my sister, my friend, my foe. I thought this was gonna be a lifetime friendship. And now they are sitting hurting because their friendship came to a hurt, or they found out that the individual was not what or whom they thought they would be. So what do you do at that point? You know what I'm saying? The older people used to say something. It was an old adage, but it's really true. An ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure, which simply means if you avoid some situations, you don't have to worry about fixing it later on or coming back from it or healing from it, so to speak. So if you would learn, to guard your heart from the very beginning, especially with online relationships, if you would guard your heart from the very beginning and not be so trusting, then perhaps you can avoid yourself being hurt on the other side of that. Um, I'm a very trusting person. If you talk to me about something and it's between us, it's gonna stay between us. I don't care how mad I get. I don't care how disappointed I am. I don't care how hurt I am. It's gonna stay between us because that's what we said we were gonna do. We're going. You asked me to keep that personal. I'm not gonna just because I'm mad at you spill the beans and tell the world. I'm not gonna do that because that's what we agreed to do. But you find relationships, a man with woman, a significant with significant, they don't even do that. They don't keep their word. Soon as y'all break up, let me tell you what he did. He ain't no good. He did this, she did that, they did this, they did that, and the kids this, and their mama that, and they tell it all because they're hurt. Um, what I always say, and this is why I don't do online dating. That person can be anything they want to be online, virtually. You can be anybody. You can be Diana Ross. If I blank out the picture, and come in here talking like Diana Ross and start, baby love, My baby love, I need you. Oh, how I need you. Okay, I might attempt to sing, and I might hit a couple of notes that might sound close to Diana Ross. So you might think I'm Diana Ross, but I ain't. I'm really Sis-Lo. I ain't nowhere near Diana Ross. Diana Ross ain't but yay big. Yay big. Okay? So, but if the screen was black, I could say anything. If I could conceal my identity, I could be what I want to be. If I tell you I got a doctor's degree and you believe it, but later on you find out that I got a whole nasty bachelor's and that's it. Or that's far as I am, or whatever. You believe what I told you because all you could do was trust what I told you. So if you have no way of, if you, especially if you're not close, we're not in the same vicinity and able to visit each other often, where you can really get to know who I really am, and you get to know my children and my family, and you see my everyday practices, you will be able to then find out if what I've been telling you is true. You will be able to then find out if I am who I say I am, with my characteristics and my personality. But if I just say that I'm anybody and then you turn around like, she just be lying, everything come out her mouth is a lie, or whatever the case may be. Or if I tell you you can trust me with this, that, and the other, you go out the room, you come back and your money missing. You knew you couldn't. You now you know you can't trust me, but you had to learn from the bad part of that experience. So, in the long run, it takes a fool to learn that love just sometimes don't love you. It don't love nobody because some people don't know how to love. Some people don't know how. They can't love you because they don't know how. They can't love you because they're struggling to love themselves. They can't love you because love was never taught to them. That was never something that they were introduced to because all they had to do was fend for themselves, struggle. They never got a hug. Nobody ever told them I love you. They went from place to place to place, foster care to foster care, home to home, or whatever the case may be. So they can't express love to you because they don't know it. But if you don't prepare yourself in advance for what could possibly come, you could be in for a rude awakening and be really hurt. So all I say is when you're dealing with online relationships, whether it's a friendship, a companionship, whatever, guard your hearts. Guard your hearts. Believe half of what you hear and even less of what you see. You just don't know. But one thing about it is no one should be surprised. No one should be surprised if you find out that a person was not all they cracked up to be, especially if you only know them through a virtual relationship. Nobody should be surprised. That's just the way it be. That's just the way it be. So don't shoot yourself in the foot. Don't get mad at them because some people don't even realize they're doing wrong. Some people. But baby, the Bible in Jude says, Jude is that one page Bible chapter, that one page book of the Bible that's only one page long. And in the book of Jude, it says that there are some people that are ordained to this condemnation. What does that mean? There's some people who were born to go to hell. That's what they came for. So you can't expect nothing of them but for them to do evil deeds. That's what they was born for. To be evil. Now that don't mean that every person out here doing wrong is born to go to hell or is going to hell. But there are some people that are so dark and so evil and they have no intention to see God ever. Those are the kind of the people that seek out to destroy. The enemy comes to kill, to steal, and destroy. So if that's what those characteristics is all that they have, then 9 times out of 10, there might be one of them. But you have to guard your heart. Keep your eyes open. Keep your spiritual eye open. Pray before you make any decisions in any relationship or whatever. Always put God first. Trust, you got to go the old school way. If you tried everything else and it ain't working, try God. That's how that goes. I'm speaking to myself like I'm speaking to everybody else. I've been hurt. I've been hurt and I've been disappointed by people I really trusted. I really trusted these people. Really trusted them. I really thought we were down for each other. And some of the relationships lasted for years too. And I ended up being crushed because that person didn't care anything about me from the very beginning. They had an agenda. Once they accomplished that agenda, that was it. I never understood how a person could go so long pretending to care about you, pretending to love you. I mean, they even, say all the right things and do all the right things. But it was all an act because love don't love nobody. Now, I'm not saying you can't never be in love and it's never true, it's never good, it's never right. It's not that there's no possibility that you could find the one or a honest relationship or honest friendship. I'm just saying guard your heart just in case you run across the wrong one so you won't be surprised and you won't be disappointed. And then you won't be sitting in the corner sucking your thumb because your heart is broken. It's the honest to God truth. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Let me see. I missed some comments. Go back up here. You said the whole reason why I started on my YouTube channel, what was to do reviews on TV shows, celebrity trending news, because I thought I might be able to do this job. You did, and you did. You said because a lot of them have just started to do and beef and that's my whole point. They started out doing um um reviews and trending news and updates and lectures and speaking and teaching and things like that. Now it's just all roasting gags. And the roasting gags are really beefing. I mean, people like ready to go to blows. And that's too bad. And they all grown. These ain't little kids. These not teenagers fighting over a boy. These is grown people fighting over words. I argue. I mean, I just can't fathom seeing myself looking at a TV screen like I'm looking right now, all day and all night, arguing with this doggone laptop. I don't. Mm-mm. My kids would come and just politely walk past and push the clothes Unplug it, tuck it under the arm, and keep going. Like, mommy, you are not gonna do this. You better than that. I just don't get it. Like I said before, to me, it's like a bunch of schoolyard bullies grown up. What would your kids, your grandkids say when they see mama on here bullying somebody? Knock this off my shoulder. Step across this line. Come inside this circle. It's stupid. It's really stupid. It's really stupid. It's even more stupid and more dishonest to build a relationship with somebody and have them trust you and this, that, and the other. And the whole purpose of your relationship was to trick them, get what you wanted, and go about your business anyway. Once you get what you got, you ain't cool no more. You dump them at the curb. I can't stand to see that. I can't stand to see that. It's just crazy. Okay. What else you say? I don't even remember how I came across Miss Gina's page, but I'm glad I did. I really love her channel, her personality, her spirit. Yep, she's a sweetheart. And people talk about her, but Miss Gina got some stuff under her belt. She can tell you how to get your babies in a pageant, how to win pageants, how to get commercials. She's been on TV several times. She's acted, um, all kind of stuff. Miss Gina's a survivor and a hustler, honey. She's a survivor and a hustler, and she don't look like what she been through. So took me a long time to get where I am now, designing custom design cakes, but it's always a lot more to learn. Oh, I know it's a lot more to learn. I'm gonna be taking some classes that are gonna be in there and start back up for the spring. Um, I really enjoyed watching Sean and his friends have a wonderful time in Vegas. Maybe next year I could join. Girl, that'll be a goal, won't it? Thanks for liking the video, babe. You see, I've been hurt before by people I trusted as well too in the past, and that's exactly why I rely on myself. To your own self be true. You know you'll treat yourself right if nobody else does. And you said you guys can always expect everybody to have your care. Oh, I think you meant you guys can't always expect everybody to have your back. When you do, that's when you get disappointed. That's absolutely right. I agree with everything. You cannot expect for everybody to have your back. You know, if it were not true that love don't love nobody, there would be no divorce court. There would be no reason for counselors. There will be no reason for God to say, "But I say unto you to love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that persecute you, and pray for them that despitefully use you and persecute you." It wouldn't be no use to have words like that if our relationships was going to be good. It wouldn't be good. I mean, it wouldn't be. The word of God wouldn't say that take the beam out of your own eye before you try to remove the splendor in somebody else's. You know, that's what the word says. You know, but I'm not going to be on here any longer. I just wanted to share that that was something that came across. I really hate to see so many people, so many other YouTubers that I've grown to love and admire and appreciate just going at it with each other. It's just it's sad. It's senseless. You know, I just really wish everybody could work it out because it's just when you think about it, it's really no real good reason to argue or fight. It ain't like You can say, "Oh, you cheated," you know. Everyone else can say, "Oh, you cheated with my man," or "You did this or that," because most of them live light years apart from each other. I don't know. I just don't get it. But it breaks my heart, and I know God is not pleased. And some of these people know the word too. Some people, some people focus so much on YouTube that they forgot their calling. God ain't pleased with that. He said, "I would never want to be a bully because when I do have grandchildren, I would like to give them advice and direction from all wisdom." You know what? I have a 9-year old going on a 10-year-old son. And one of the things that I tell him every day is number one, never put your hands on a woman. And number two, never bully anybody. Number three, never be that one teasing and picking on somebody because you never know when that person will snap. And it'd be another Columbine situation. Don't do that. You be the one that will talk to that person even when nobody else will talk to them. You be the one that go out and get that one person that's sitting alone and bring them into the crowd and make them feel comfortable. That's the person I want you to be. But I don't want you to ever be a bully. Ever. And bullying, and I told him everything that it includes. Now I told him that to my granddaughter, to my grandsons, to my son, and to my children. I teach them all the same thing. And if they tell me that they have a problem being bullied, I sit and we talk about self esteem and the difference between them and the person that's bullying them. And I let them know you can do everything they can do. If they fight, you can fight. All you got to do is start swinging. You got to do, you know what I'm saying? I talk to them about how they think about themselves so that they can take the power from the bully's hands. The whole thing about bullying is power. If that person has the power to make you feel less than what you really are, then that's why bullying is effective. But if it has no power, if they have no power over how you feel, if they pick and bully and bully and bully and bully and you're not scared, you fight back, it ain't bullying. You fight back, it ain't bullying. It's a fight, but it ain't bullying. You don't have to take it. That's how that go. And not to put his hands on a woman, that's just, it is what it is. And I told my daughters, don't you start no fights. Don't go around picking on somebody. Oh, I'm gonna fight her. I can't stand her. That's bullying and it's ignorant. And you mess around, start a fight, and you get whooped. And everybody that you thought had your back ain't nowhere around. Or they sitting there, I ain't jump in because you was handling me. I ain't know. And you got 4 black eyes. Yeah, four. 4 black eyes, 6 fat lips, and a partridge in a pear tree. All because you tried to talk all that yang, 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 you got your tail spanked. Sitting up here trying to think you bad doing karate you was never taught. It don't work like that. What you say? I would never want to be a bully because of. Yeah, You want to give your, that's what you were saying. You want to give your children advice or your grandchildren advice and direction from all the wisdom that you have gained. You can get a lot. You can get a lot of wisdom from a wise person. And a wise person is just simply a person that has lived and learned something from it. That's all wisdom is. You have lived and learned something from it. That's it. Yep. So I'm getting ready to turn it in. It's 1 o'clock. My son got to get up early in the morning, get ready for school. And I'm going to take care of some business tomorrow. Pray, touch and agree with me, please. Everybody, touch and agree with me. Like my video. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, and share. If you like to share, if there's something in this video that you think someone else can benefit from, share it. Even if you share the information, whichever way you want to do it, I appreciate it. But please don't forget to like the video and come back and see me again. Drop in and see my moderator, Miss Tanya Prime Time, media reviews. Miss Tanya, if you want to, you can drop your other two pages, the Hood Table and the other channel, in the chat, so that other people viewing the video or watching it by replay can take a look at your channel and see your custom design cakes. And there might be somebody in your area that might want to purchase something, and you can tell them more about your goods and services. I'm not funny like that. Not at all. I like to share. What did you say? I tried to stay very, very neutral when it comes. Somebody gets into it with somebody else that I like. Exactly. That's what I was saying in the other video earlier today. I don't want somebody penalizing me and getting upset with me because I like them, but I went to the opposing side's video and watched their video, or was in the live in the chat speaking and saying hello or whatever the case may be. And then they get angry with me because I went over there. So they tell me you can't be friends with me and be friends with them, or you can only go one place. Don't let me find you. I'm neutral. That is not my business. That's your beef, your relationship. I don't have a problem with that person. I don't have a problem with anybody. Now, there are some people on here that I don't favor, but that's my own opinion. That's my personal opinion. And I just choose, if I don't care for them, I don't watch their lives. I don't watch their videos. I don't want to waste the time, because that's time I can't get back. But, however, I don't want to be told what I can and can't do. I don't do that in like here with people I know. You know, when my girlfriend, don't invite her. She just, no, I'm not gonna do that. If you all don't get along, you sit on that end, she sit on this end. You ain't got to do nothing but be cordial. But now, if it's something that you're giving, I'm not gonna invite the person you don't like. But if it's something I'm giving, I'm inviting everybody. I'm not gonna have somebody feeling some kind of way because I didn't invite them because of what you try to make me pick and choose, and I'm not about to do that. Like you said, Miss Tanya, I am neutral, and that's the way I choose to stay. So you might see me in your live. You might go down the hallway and see me in another live. Then go across the street and see me in another live. Then go around the corner and see me in another live. You might see me in all of it. I might be there and don't say anything. You never know. But I'm going to have that liberty to do what I want to do because I'm grown, black, and over 21. I can do what I want to do. Nobody going to tell me what I can and can't do. Because when it's all over, you ain't nothing but a click, like, or delete. That's how that go. That's how that go. That's what I feel about roasting and gagging. Why argue? All I gotta do is block or delete. I ain't gotta hear from you no more. You want to troll and spam and do all this ignorant stuff? Why? Just delete it. Like I never existed. I'm cool with that. I probably wouldn't know anyway. I probably been blocked from stuff or whatever, and I don't even know it. Because a lot of them I don't even talk in anyway. I might just drop in and see what the topic is about. If it's nothing interesting or it bashes somebody, I'm on to the next. I don't even want. But let that be my call. Okay. All right, y'all. It's time to lay the brown body down. You understand what I'm saying? Woo, Lord have mercy. It's trying to meet up with Bishop Sheets and the pillowcase mass choir. I'm about to go over here on the corner of Kazi and Colford. I can't even say it. I'm so tired. Oh, Comfort and Cozy is what I'm. Kazi and Colford. I just really messed it up. I'm going on the corner of Comfort and Cozy to Bedside Tabernacle. I'm gonna go on up in there and I'm gonna let Bishop Sheets minister to me on this evening. And maybe the pillowcase choir will render an A and B selection. And yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Celia and Pastor Petey will be ushering on this evening. And I'm going to leave my all on the altar. So I'll be talking to you very, very soon. God bless you. I love you on purpose. There's nothing you can do about it. Good night. Later for now, my sugars. Later for now, my sugar.